Hey, you guys, so I am back to talk about this childish reunion for the Ultimatum South Africa. Yeah, it did not disappoint, honey, because it just didn't disappoint. It just did not disappoint. If you not watching, what you waiting on? Y'all want some reality TV? Bam, they go over there in Africa, child. They is doing it for the 999 in 2000. Anyway, y'all, let's stay tuned for more.
We keep it real. Expressing how we feel. Whoa. So come on in and sip some tea. Join the KoEd family. We're about relationships and review. Making it fun just for you. Go with God, let God go with you. It's time for Courtney and Aiden.
I always put God first.
Hey you guys, welcome back to our channel. My name is Courtney, also known as Coco. My husband Eddie, also known as E-Dub, is not doing this review with me, but that's okay. I'll be like Salamina, honey, holding it down like her husband said. I got other stuff to do, child. You hold it down. So us girls, ladies, are holding it down, okay? And we got this. So if you are brand new, you haven't subscribed yet, go ahead and hit that subscribe button down below. This channel is about reviews, our rants about the reviews. It's about relationships. It's about entertainment, child. We like to entertain, honey. Laugh and have a good old time over here. But some of y'all in the comment section, child, want to be stiff, honey. And that's okay, honey, because that's where you at, in the comment section. Don't be trying to stop our fun over here. Yeah. Okay, so y'all make sure that you go to our website, KoEdWear.com. You should see a link to the video. A link to our website along this video where you can purchase your Juneteenth t-shirt. Don't forget, it's next month, y'all. These Juneteenth t-shirts be giving, child. They be giving, honey. You want to be in the whole vibe of Juneteenth next month. So let's just go ahead and get into it, y'all. Now, again, I'm gonna mess up the name. Trigger warning, child. Let me trigger warn y'all, child, because sometimes y'all still be willy-nilly in the comment section after I told y'all I'm gonna mess up the name. So trigger warning. I'm letting you know. Don't say you didn't know. Don't give me no breakdown. Don't give me none of that. No more. Because this is it. I mean, not ever have to say their names again. Here we go. Let's get into it. At right. So, like I said, the host husband could not make it. So she's doing it solo. So the couples are coming out, together, or they not together, but they're coming out together. So I don't know about y'all, but it looked like Ruth was pregnant to me. Now, maybe it was just me, or maybe it was the way she was walking, maybe holding her stomach or whatever, kind of, or whatever. But she just kind of looked a little pregnant. Maybe it was the dress. Maybe it was the dress, because sometimes dresses can like protrude you out. And now Tabby looked cute. Her hair was cute. I really and truly didn't recognize her without her braids. A lot of them look so different without their braids, honey, because they was giving us braids, and now they're giving us wigs. But that's okay as long as they wigs are cute. I enjoyed, first of all, the ladies look beautiful, and the stage looked so freaking gorgeous. The color scheme, all that stuff, y'all. I don't know about y'all, but South Africa is giving. Like, do they need to come down here and train some of these American people over here, honey? Because like they had it together. It was beautiful, a beautiful set, beautiful colors. I don't know if they told the ladies how to dress, but it was just very vibrant. It was very vibrant. So I enjoyed that. And the host looked gorgeous, okay, with that yellow. Oh, child, South Africans be giving, honey. They be giving. Now, it's been a year since I guess they actually filmed last or saw each other and everything. So now, of course, within a year, we will decide if they are together or not together. And I like the fact that it's been a while, because we can kind of see more of a clear dynamic with some of these shows. It be the reunion, then it be a while after they film. I don't know, and then you go straight into the reunion. I like a year. It kind of gives a good dynamic. So you got Leba and Nola. Now, if I ain't say it right, warning trigger. Because some of y'all still will tell me I ain't say it right. And I know I called that girl name. What her name? What's the singer? Lizzo. At one point I did, what I'm saying? But it's Leba. So they come out. Now they kind of let them come out last because, of course they left and broke up within the season. So, people trying to see if they gonna be here. So they had an empty couch and they came out. But we gonna see. Stay tuned for more. So Ruth and Isaac, they kind of show Ruth clips because Ruth is known for being honest. She gonna say what's on her mind. She gonna give you yes, no, maybe, or like she said, honey, she wanted to have sex. That's what she wanted to do. She wanted to do what she wanted to do, and she did it. Was we holding hand? Yes, we was. Was we kissing? Yes, we was. So yeah, Ruth just gonna tell the truth. So she said that she has no regrets. One thing that she did learn, she learned not to be so impulsive with her decisions. I guess when she think about doing it, she's gonna do it. Isaac said that he regrets that he didn't choose Leba. So because Leba chose him and he went with crazy girl wig. And I can't call a wig in this reunion because her wig was looking good and seemed like her attitude is better. So I call her name. So but yeah, he said he does regret that and everything. So Ruth is now in a relationship. They didn't spend too much time talking about them, because really and truly they spent a lot of time talking about Nola and Leba. But Ruth is in a relationship. She's of course in another long distance relationship, child. That's what got her in trouble last time, honey, because it wasn't working. But she said this guy is attentive, and so her needs are being met. Isaac said that he is dating, but it ain't with Ruth, and everything. So he is dating and all that stuff. But they wish each other the best. Let's move on. So they showed clips of Nola, and Nola was saying that to Leba that he was a one woman's man. I guess in another life, not that one. And they also showed the clips of him saying that he wanted to have sex all day with Ruth. Also, they showed the clips of him being a liar. And a liar and lying to the other men and all the other people. I ain't kiss. I ain't doing that. I ain't doing all that stuff with him. Excuse me. So he said that him coming on the ultimatum, it really and truly his main focus was to focus on himself and to work on himself. I'm saying, child, how? Because it was real quick that you was ready to like, oh, okay, we ain't together no more. Like, I'm single man. Let me do what a single man do. So I'm just trying to figure out how you thought that you was gonna focus on yourself and work on yourself. He also said that the thing about it is that Ruth and Leba are two different people. You get that? He also was saying that they're two different, I guess, in personality and character and stuff like that. So he would have loved for some of Ruth characteristics to be in his girlfriend, but it wasn't. So I guess he was attracted to both. Well, Leba said it's disrespectful for a man, I guess, to kind of glean or want another woman while your girl right here. And she asked the question, was he in love with both of them? And so, Salamina, the host, she stopped him and she said, hold up, let me ask Ruth. So she asked Ruth, like, are you in love with him? She was like, well, actually, I was confused. So much stuff going on and stuff like that, but no, I'm not. I'm good. And I'm not there no more. So basically Ruth telling her, girl, let's move on. I got a man. So she's not trying to mess it up. I'm not trying to go back a year, trying to catch feelings and emotions and stuff like that. So, she's like, I'm not there no more. But let's see. I'm sorry. Leba said that I don't know if Nola, if he even answered the question, was he in love with both? But I think he probably was just in love with that idea of having both, and everything. So but Leba did say that she don't blame Ruth for everything that went down. She blames her man. He was 100% responsible for that. And I know that somebody come and said something about South Africans are gonna put the blame where the blame is. I never said that. I wasn't saying that Leba should blame Ruth. I felt that Ruth wasn't. It was almost like she was not even at fault either. It take two people to do what they did. It wasn't just on Nola. It was also on Ruth. granted, yes, you come at the man if your man stepping outside your relationship. Now you don't come at the woman, but then it seems as though the woman, Ruth, was playing the victim. That's what I was talking about. Like she was so innocent, like, oh my gosh, I didn't know. But she did it because she wanted to. But she got the smoke from her husband, her mate at that time. So SZA did step in and she did say, that I commend you for, putting the blame where the blame is, and not putting on the woman because the blame was on Nola. Nola and Leba, they did break up. Of course we saw it all. They broke up throughout the season and everything. They went their separate ways. So we thought, but within that process of them breaking up and them getting back home, he begged and begged and begged, like, he wanted her back. Of course we saw that. And she said, she took him back to try to make it work and everything. And Nola said, yeah, we in a good place and we happy. And child, I don't know about y'all, but why was everybody laughing? Everybody was tickled, honey. Everybody was laughing at everything, which I guess is good, honey. It's better than everybody being mad and saying it's been a year, honey. I guess you can laugh at it now. But a lot of the other couples were laughing and stuff. And one thing, Isaac was saying that Leba, you're not happy. Like she's not happy, because I think he laughed a little bit, and somebody asked why you laugh. He was like, because she's not happy. I'm saying, oh, bro, how you know? You just tell by her face. How you know? And Leba said, he's right. I'm not happy. I was like, okay, what we got going on over her? What we got to go? So she took this man back, and I'm glad that Isaac said she not happy. Now Nola was saying we happy, and you could tell on her face. I could tell that she wasn't happy. And she said, I'm not happy. And Nola said, well, that's something you didn't tell me. Why is it that another man got to know that you happy? I actually changed my jobs and moved closer, I guess, to where they were, so that they can spend more time together. And he said he kind of feels betrayed that, like, bro, you don't need to say nothing about no betrayal. That Isaac know more about his girl than he do. Nola Leba said that, they did get back together and everything. And when they got back together, it seems as though, things were different since the show. So ever since all of that took place, it's a different man. It's almost like she don't know which one is the true him. He's showing some traits of previously, I guess, when he was didn't care or acting like a dog or disrespecting her. She don't feel respected. And, that's something that she just can't tolerate. So she feels as though that he's not going to change. He's not ready to change. And, she don't see a future. She don't want to get married. I said, well, you better tell us everything. Just go and get it off your chest right now. Live and get it off your chest. And she is. And so yeah, she said the more time she has spent with him, the more time she is unloving him. Now, I don't know if y'all took that in. Breathe. The more time she spent and she's seen him not connecting with her, she's seen the disrespect, she's seen that he's not himself, and she's seen that he previously broke her trust. The more time she spent with him, the more she is unloving him. I'm going to come back to that. Now, let me go and address that right now. So I can say this for me. And I think that was that right there is a moment to where if a lot of people that are in relationships or marriages or whatever you're in, and that person, that mate that you are with, if they broke your trust by stepping outside the relationship, by lying to you repetitively, do you not know that that relationship would 9 times out of 10 never be the way it was? And that 1% that it could be is that if each one decide to do the work and y'all going to therapy and it's very intensive, and you actually see the change in there making, and they actually repent, they're sorry, remorseful, they're not going to do it again, and you see changed behavior. That's when I think that 1% can recoup and become a better relationship or a better marriage. But what she was saying is that he broke my trust, and he did nothing to help to regain that trust. I seen bad behavior. I seen his manipulative ways because Nola got him. I seen stuff that I didn't like, and the one that I met at that, resort or on the Ultimatum, that's the guy that he is. And so I'm just unloving him more and more. And it could not be intentional, but it happens. And I can speak for me, like I said, when I was married for 2 decades, child, to my previous husband. And of course he cheated. And I say, honey, he was a professional cheater, but he cheated several times outside of our marriage. And I didn't know at that time what it was, is that when that happens, then you begin, a woman, most of the time, where a man, you know what I'm saying, oh, I ain't gonna do it no more, I'll come back, la, 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 and they may think it's back here. But what that woman is doing, she's moving further and further and further back. Sometimes she may not even know that's what's taking place. But the love is there. The you don't trust them anymore. Like, what is it? And you really truly become roommates or distant friends or cousins or whatever, because the love that you once had or thought you had is no longer there. The trust that you had is no longer there. So you don't even realize that why you still here. You know what I'm saying? And so some of y'all that may be watching this right now, the person that you're with may have broken your trust. They may have cheated on you so many times, and maybe you don't have the strength to say, you know what, I'm done. I had to get the strength to say, you know what, I want a divorce. And I didn't know where I was going to go at that time or what I was going to do at that time, but I trusted God. And that's when you start loving yourself. And I'm so glad that Leba saw that I got to love me, because this man is going to continue to treat me like trash. That's basically what it is, until I put my foot down and say, no, I can't do this anymore. And so when that took place and she was like, you know what, I'm breaking up with you, I don't want to get married, I'm moving on with my life. And when she said that part about the unloving more and more, y'all take that in. Examine where you are and see if that's when a person breaks your trust, even a friend, that will never go back the way it was, especially if you're not doing the work in a therapist and communicating and just writing it out and journaling and getting it out, because it won't. I'm telling you, it won't. It's just going to happen over and over again. If you think that they changed, but y'all hadn't done the actual work, they ain't changing, baby. They just got a sneakier way of cheating on you. I'm just telling you. Especially if you ain't seen no change behavior, they just got a sneakier way of cheating on you. So anyway, Aiden clapped when she said that, honey. He did when she said that, he did that. When also, what's the name? Isaac, he laughed. He laughed because he was ecstatic. He was happy. Him and Leba have became friends. They're not in a relationship. They just actually have a good friendship. And he was like, and he said later, I didn't think that she was going to do it this way, but I'm glad she did. Aiden seen her go through so much stuff. And he was basically saying, this man is not good for you. So the people was rejoicing. Now that's sad. But the people are rejoicing. The guys are rejoicing to say, listen, don't let another man treat you like this. You deserve better. It's more powerful when another man says it. It's more powerful when another man says it. So Nola walk off. You know what I'm saying? I said, bro, I know you ain't. Did you sit up there and embarrass this girl on national television and do what you did? I mean, you on sex all day doing all this extra stuff. And you embarrass this girl, and she in turn do the same to you. And I don't think she was doing it intentionally. Remember that it was Isaac that really said, she ain't happy. I don't think if Isaac would have said something, would she have said something? She needed somebody to be her voice, or at least to get it started, because it don't seem like Leba has her voice to be able to speak her mind and speak up. But I think through Isaac speaking up and saying, girl, you got this. I got your back. Yeah, she had a voice. She had a voice. So anyway, he get up and walk off. And let me tell you something, child. I wish I had something. But anyway, Genesis follow behind him. Now, let me tell you something. Genesis seemed like a good man. I can't tell you if somebody a good man because I just see a small skip it up, honey. But he seemed like a good. I said, Genesis, I will pick you up, child, put you in my pocket. Put you in my pocket. Put you in my pocket. Because you seem like you come with a lot of wisdom. Somebody have raised you well. You have been, to me, very observant of situations, and you have taken note. But you seem like you walk with a lot of wisdom. Seem like you walk with a lot of wisdom. So Genesis came and talked to him and stuff like that. And Nola was like, she trying to hurt me like I hurt her. And he was like, bruh, no, that's not it. He said one thing about it. He said, we guys, we need to feel pain and we need to feel hurt sometimes to see the situation, to see everything and to understand it. I was like, because I told y'all sometimes I used to feel like men didn't hurt. But when a man shows his hurt, his disappointment and all that stuff and his level of pain, maybe that's what Nola needed. You know what I'm saying? Because I think, yeah, he was embarrassed. He did not think that this was going to happen like this. And so Genesis was like, bro, it's going to be okay. You know what I'm saying? Everything's going to be all right. You need to just take some steps back and work on yourself. And, look at us, man. We getting older. You know what I'm saying? We can't do the stuff we did no more. So, work on yourself. I was like, bruh, got some wisdom there. You got some wisdom. So, oh yeah. So anyway, Nola come back out, child. Honey, he's stung and shocked and hurt and full of pain. Get over it, child. You did this woman worse. Way worse. Way freaking worse. You did it worse. So who cares about your little pain? Your little pain. You see what you did to her, and not just that, you done it before, so her pain is way worse than yours. You will get over, honey. Chad, please. Anyway, so Leba said that, I just want you, Nola, to be honest with yourself. You know what I'm saying? Honest with yourself to know that, we just not in a good place. We're not happy. And, this crying stuff, he always pulling that act. He did with Ruth, so I don't care nothing about his tears. That's what he do. To me, this is what she wanted to say. He's a manipulator. So he's using his tears to manipulate. He's trying to get, so I'm not moved. I'm no longer moved by that. And so Isaac was like, I hope she still stick to her guns and don't take this man back. So, like I said, Aiden said something. He glad. Isaac was happy. And he's just surprised. But then here go Nola, because he needs something to justify what just played. So he was like, So y'all two communicate, right? So I know you said that your woman, that you talking to is long distance or something like that. Is it her? You're like, bro, no, I'm not talking to Leba. We just friends. We're just platonic. We just friends. Ain't nothing going on. So, like, bro, don't try to deflect on that, So now we switch to Tabby and Genesis. To me, Tabby got a good man. She really and truly do. To me, from what I can see. But anyway, so, the host said, well, listen, Salamina, she said, you're not wearing your ring. And, y'all still together. She said, we are still together, but we decided to, hey, let me not wear the ring because there's some things that we got to work on. We have issues that we need to work on. So let's just take a step back. Let's focus on that. And Genesis said, plus I have to, do it the right way. Culturally, I have to go through her family. They have to be first. They have to make a decision. We have to get together and we have to, I guess they have to devise a plan and all that stuff, whatever. Every culture is different. So, I wasn't going to do it that way. I'm going to do it the right way. So, but, they working on their relationship and all that stuff, whatever. So, Tabby did say that, when they was talking about her and Lyndall, that she said it was easy with Lyndall. Lyndall said the same thing, that it was easy with Tabby. So it just seemed easy. Now Genesis said, once again, full of some wisdom, child, instead of him getting jealous, instead of him getting mad over the situation of them being close, because y'all know we the people, we wanted them together. They look so cute, so happy, and all that stuff together. Genesis said that, it was something, if my girl attracted to a person emotionally, what am I doing wrong? You know what I'm saying? It was an emotional connection they had. And Genesis said, I had to take a step back and see what I'm doing wrong. Because when a woman is saying, this particular thing, you need to change, that small thing can come to something big. I said, brother, who done taught you? That's about us. Because y'all know what they say, when a woman fed up. I think it was one of them said, I think that was Nola at the end when he was saying that, I think it was him, that, as long as Libby was crying or talking or speaking, but when she went quiet, that's a wrap. When a woman fed up, I even Kelly said that, when a woman fed, it ain't nothing you can do about it. And they basically say when a woman get quiet and when she stop fussing about the same stuff over and over, watch out. Because at that point, she's done. You know what I'm saying? Y'all still may be in a relationship, but she's done. So he took note of that. And Genesis says, so it made him want to change in some areas and focus on the things that he know he needs to focus on to make his girl happy. So SZA said, you know what? I thought she was going to say something small when she opened her mouth. She looked cute. Didn't she look cute, y'all? But she said, listen, I'm going to say what a lot of women ain't going to say. No woman wants to say that because of this woman, your man is now a better man. I wish I would have took the approach of Genesis where he said, hey, I see that, this woman came into, my man life and all that stuff, whatever. And I see that this part of what I can focus on and improve. I didn't see it like that, but I got to give you your props. And she gave Tabby her props. Come on, grown folks. She said, thank you for making my relationship a better relationship. Thank you for basically showing me what I couldn't see. Thank you. Yeah. I said, come on, grown folks. And SZA is young. Well, I don't know if she younger than the rest of them, but she is a young girl. You just kind of tell about her baby face. But yeah, so she thanked Tabby for that, and that was the contention between them two because she was like, girl, you ain't finna get my man. But she thanked her for it. And I thought that was like real grown woman stuff. All right. So anyway, as far as them, and their plans, it seems as though they're they are now. I thought they had got married because it looked like what's his name, Lindo. He had on a wedding band, so I said, oh, they married. But no, she said that that they decided. Now marriage did scare her. You know what I'm saying? Are you sure? But they are gonna still get married. She's gonna let the man plan, the man with the plan. So Lindo did say that hopefully by the end of the year, but we're trying to get some things together. We'll focus on some things. Both our families have talked and spoke. See, they involve the family. That's their culture. They involve the family, make sure everybody, I guess, can get along or whatever they have to do. I don't know a lot about it, but they do have to focus and invite the families to do, because I think the families have to do what they do. I don't know. So anyway, but they showed the clips of SZA and her time on this season and everything, and how she laugh, honey. Her laugh is so contagious. It's so cute to me. But even when she gets nervous, she laughs. So she said that one thing about going over to Kenya, because they did show those clips, she said she should have never went over to her place. She never should have invaded her boundaries or her space and everything like that. So she was wrong for that. Kenya did say that, it was a lot going on that night. That's who I call Wig, because Wig was nasty in that season, last season, and everything. And we all saw that. She said that, it was a lot going on that night, even things that happened before that. And, I was just triggered. And she said, and I should have never act like that. And I never should have body shamed you. So I do apologize for body shaming you. I said, okay, girl. Come on, growth. What these shows at, honey? We want this for America. I don't see this much growth, honey, on these reality shows, child. When they come to the reunion, they still be petty and mad. Like, can we all just walk away and saying, hey, I apologize, da. Don't let the people in the comment section hype y'all head up. I don't know if when the last, I don't know when, well, I guess it was all filmed together. You know what I'm saying? So they probably didn't have a time frame as far as, so once they finished filming, then they said, okay, they hadn't released it to us yet, and then they did the reunion. So, like I said, don't let these folks in the comment section hype your head up or make you not apologize or be petty with people and stuff like that, because I enjoy, hey, it's over. Now, can we all just get along and get in a good space and we ain't ever got to see each other again? But I do apologize. So that's grown woman stuff. So they showed Courtney and Aiden, and I fast forward. I'm just saying, child, when they was getting married and all this stuff, when they were talking to the parents, I didn't watch that. I did. And it's not because, oh my gosh, they're not giving me drama. It's because I already knew that they just wanted to be with each other. Neither one of them did the work with whoever they was paired with. And they just wanted to be with each other. So it was like they did nothing. So they did nothing. They did nothing. So it was nothing to communicate or talk about. So, and Genesis really and truly didn't have a fair chance. Neither did Leba. She either, because she was focused on her man. So, Salamina said, she said that, she got emotional watching, when they were talking to each other's parents and stuff like that. Yeah. I don't know what the emotion was, Jack, because I had fast forward. The dad told to Aiden, listen, you want my daughter, you need to get a full-time job. So he said he worked on that, he got a full-time job. And it was something about, I guess she pulled a ring out of her shoe, because I didn't watch that either. I guess when it came down to the engagement and stuff like that. So I guess she said if he wasn't going to say he wanted to get married, she was. So, but it seemed like they're still together. But again, they're working toward being in a more settled place and all that stuff, whatever. So I think the thing is, hey, even if you get engaged, you don't have to get married right now. Like Linda said, he said they got time, so they're not in a rush. So now Nitico. I look, y'all better Nitico. You just got to say it real fast. Like someone in the comments said, you got to say it real fast. Nitico. And I probably still said it wrong. Nitico. So him and Kenya, they said that, kind of, he was saying kind of like the rest of them, he realized, up front that they got work to do. He didn't realize after I'm saying, hey, can you marry me? Will you marry me? He said, I knew up front. That's why I wanted to give her a promise ring, because I knew we had work to do. Which is so contradictory, because you had work to do, but then you went ahead and okay. So they showed clips of Kenya and her time on, this season. And I think what Kenya was saying, so to speak, is that she got played the villain. Now she gave us villain woman. What do you call it? Villain, whatever. She gave it to us. She gave us what the people wanted. She gave us the entertainment. She gave us the drama. She gave us the mess. She gave it to us all. But she also said she had good moments in there too that were not seen. She said, but I guess it's entertainment. So, So yeah, that's what she was saying. So let me know that, they just probably just showed the parts where she was just acting up. But she gave them content and stuff to act up with. So anyway. But he said, yeah, he is very shocked because he never seen her like this before. He never seen this side. Well, that's good, because you want to see all aspects of the person you marrying, right? When I first, me and Eddie started dating, I wanted to see every aspect. I said, God, show me everything. I said, show him everything about me, show me everything about him, everything. So if you can't deal with him when he's driving in traffic or somebody piss him off or, something happen, like what his level of anger going to be, what his level or of sadness is going to be. You want to see all of that stuff before you get married. That may be an engagement process and all that stuff. Ask God to show you everything. Can this man see me without my braids in my hair? I'm looking like somebody, great grandmama. Okay. So can he see me all of that, so that's basically what I think that, Nicole, what is that? Nitico. That's what he got, he got to see stuff about her that he never seen before. So he got to see her highly triggered and how she responds. And that should be well, anyway, y'all bonded together, honey, to that child grown. So that should have been a red flag for him. But he said, nah, I'm going to pop you with a baby jab. I'm going to give you a baby, honey. Forget all that other stuff. We got to work on this, but that's okay, honey. I'm going to give you a baby. And anyway, but one thing that, he apologized to her. I didn't understand. He said for not respecting her boundaries, of what a real relationship needs to survive. I don't understand that. I don't know what that was. It seemed like she the one that acted up the whole time. But of course, maybe that's something that we didn't see and some they didn't show us. So she said she's thankful for that because sometimes she feels like, she's been taken for granted. Again, don't know about that. But anyway, so they the host did ask, are they together? They said, of course they broke up during that span and you've seen her act up and all that stuff, but she said that they are together. They are back together but they're going through therapy and all that stuff, whatever. But I think when somebody else said, so is that it? Because everybody know. And I know I meant to say it on, I went to her Instagram and saw that she was pregnant or she got a baby. But I thought that, hey, they broke up, honey. She moved on with her life. But I didn't know, honey, she got a baby by him. But so she said that, that the baby is 3 months old. And basically she was saying that's why she was such in a rush to get married, because she wanted to have a child. He said that he always wanted to have a son because his father, I think, passed when he was younger. He didn't get a chance to experience a father and son relationship. So he wanted to have a son of his own. And so she was saying, yeah, she didn't want to have a baby outside of wedlock, but you did. So she said they was rushed to that's why she rushed to have a baby. Now, we don't always do everything right. You know what I'm saying? I had a child before I got married, and so they anyway, I guess, I was young though. Shoot, I was 19. But I guess knowing that they had problems, knowing that they, trying to work through therapy, I don't know why they just didn't protect themselves, but I think he probably just gave her what she wanted. I know he wanted a child, but I think he gave her what she wanted because she wanted that child more. He was like, I'll give you a baby, but we're not getting married right now. But y'all gonna be bonded together like forever, basically, at least till that child grown, like forever. So I just really think, shout out to them, but, I think it was a bad move knowing that they got, but it seems as though maybe that, child put Kenya in a better space, and maybe all of her lashing out and anger was because she just wanted to get married and have a child, and she got what she wants. So maybe she's now in a better place. Like I said, I couldn't call her weak because she didn't display a whole bunch of anger and aggression and all this stuff or whatever. She seemed real chill and apologetic, and laughed a lot. Even when she saw her singing something, she was like, oh goodness, because she knows she acted up. But y'all, that was it. The Ultimatum South Africa, y'all, it gave what it was supposed to give, to be honest. I wish that American shows like this would give us a good balance of reality, and not so much heavily edited stuff or scripted TV, even though they say it's reality TV, but it's a lot of scripted. I just really think that a lot of this was true. That's me. Maybe I'm wrong, but I just really think that a lot of this was truth. And we saw relationships break up, and we saw relationships make up and move forward. So I enjoyed it. Shout out to South Africa. Y'all gave it to us, and make sure that y'all share this video, you guys. And if they have a season 2, I definitely will be watching. Don't forget, as I say at the end of every video, don't forget to go with God and my husband say, and make sure God goes with you. That's it, right? No. I said, don't forget to go with God and let God go with you. And he said, what? Always put God first. See? I don't have him here, child. I got to say his parts. Deuces, you guys. See you on the next video. Deuces. Hey!